Hey Liam, should I do a video on the leaks from the recent Devstreams?
No, man of the Antz. No videos.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do a video anyway. Hello, welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. So this is a very unusual video for the channel. There will be no gameplay of any form in this. It's just essentially a clickbaity look at what Liam leaked in the recent Slug Disco live streams video. Not the sort of thing I usually do, but I sort of talked myself into it with the Slug Disco Discord, and also Mike from Slug Disco also said he'd kind of like to see something like this for his little Ant game. So you're welcome, Mike, and you're welcome, Liam, for shaming you publicly for your leaks. In his defense, even in the description for the streams, they did say, will he manage to get through these streams without leaking any information? And he didn't. But that's good news for us. So gonna be a fairly quick video, not a lot to go into, only a couple of things really. If you don't know, Slug Disco have been streaming dev streams for the past few days as they're preparing a demo for Gamescom, which is coming up, showing off the fire ants and their new abilities of making bridges and that sort of thing, and just getting people hyped for the new tier update that's coming out. That's tier 4, as you're probably aware. Tier 5 is all very hush hush and very secret, or it was very hush hush and very secret until the Devstream number 4 for the Gamescom demo, when Liam accidentally showed a list of the different tiles that he could create in the map editor, and that list showed the things you'll probably be expecting, so queen chambers, the black ants, the wood ants, leaf cutters, slave makers, all the things you're used to seeing. A couple of things in there that you can't currently see but you would also expect to see, so the bullet ants are listed in there, which aren't in the game yet, but we know they're going to be coming because they were a stretch goal in the original crowdfunding campaign for the game, so that's not unexpected. Also things like the big-headed ants are in there and the fire ants, but we already know that they're going to be in the tier 4 things. What was also in that list, which was slightly more interesting, was matabele ants, both medics and soldiers, termite soldiers, and driver ants. Now I don't know if termite soldiers were already previously confirmed. I haven't seen it mentioned anywhere, I don't think, but that was in the list as well, which is very nice. But the matabele and the driver ants are very interesting indeed. But in this other screenshot that Liam showed, there were a couple of enemies that were listed there that weren't previously known about, which were the sun spider and the rainbow lizard, which pretty much confirmed that it's going to be based in Africa, which makes sense with the matabele ants as well. And then in the Discord, in the general discussion chat of Empires of the Undergrowth, Mike did actually confirm it's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag. Gonna go ahead and confirm it. Tier 5 is set in Africa, in the Ivory Coast, and your ants are the matabele ants. So there you go, tier 5 confirmed. Before tier 4 is even here, before we've even had a chance to play tier 4, we know what tier 5 is going to be, which is very exciting. The more exciting thing about tier 5 is that the matabele ants, as I mentioned previously, or did I mention? I may have done, I'm not even sure now, but the matabele ants have a medic tile they can place down as well as a soldier tile. So the medic tile, that refers back to a leak that was posted by a different Slug Disco employee, but they are going to have a flash heal ability, or potential to have a flash heal ability, the matabele ants. By the way, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, so apologies if I'm not. But yes, they're going to have a flash heal ability. So the flash heal ability means that every time the matabele ants hit their attacks, they will heal nearby ally units even, which is very exciting. Something very interesting and relatively unusual. It says it's similar to the Army Ant Major's flash buff, but a direct heal I think is going to be quite an interesting thing to see in the game. So that's very exciting. There have also been, you're probably all aware, but just as we're here and just as it is going to be a very quick video, we'll just run through the things that we know about for tier 4. Obviously, as we know, tier 4 is going to be based on the fire ants. Very exciting. This Gamescom demo is the first time that I've really seen the fire ants in action, so that's been quite exciting. We're not going to get to play the Gamescom demo when it's at Gamescom, but following Gamescom, they're going to work on the demo, spruce it up, and make sure that it's balanced and working nicely, and then it will be released into the game, which will probably be the first chance we get to actually see the fire ants in action. We'll get to play the fire ants in action. So obviously, I'm super excited to see that, as I'm sure you are. As some thumbnails you could also see in the list of the different ant tiles that could go down, we have the fire ants and the little black, sorry, not fire ants, obviously the fire ants. We have the big-headed ants and the little black ants, which we already knew about. We also know several of the enemy types that are going to be in the game. Perhaps most excitingly for me, there is going to be a pinewood tree frog. I don't know why I'm so excited about the tree frog. It's going to be the first vertebrate in the game, so the first animal with a spine. I don't know why that means spine, but that's what I did. But yeah, I don't know why I'm so excited about seeing the tree frog in action. I just really am. I just can't wait to see it. It's going to be awesome. A whole bunch of other enemies have been slowly trickle released in the various newsletters and on the Twitter pages. So we know about the red velvet ant, the great blue skimmer, the six-spotted tiger beetle, the wasp mantid fly, the checkered beetle, the bombardier beetle, the false bombardier beetle, the green link spider, Mongolia green jumper, and the six-spotted fishing spider. So there are lots and lots of stuff to look forward to, the fire ants, lots of new stuff to look forward to. And also there are going to be carnivorous plants. It's got on the wiki page, on the fan wiki page for Empires of the Undergrowth, there is a spoiler page that's up there, which has been updated with the tier 5 stuff as well if you want to take a look. But it does have carnivorous plants. It has the Venus flytrap and pitcher plants listed. I don't know where that was confirmed or where that was leaked, but from what I saw in the streams, I think maybe the pitcher plants are more likely than the Venus flytraps, but that may just be me reading into Liam's attempts to cover his tracks a little bit. But yes, apparently the Venus flytraps and pitcher plants are going to be in there, which again could be very, very interesting. So there you go. That is the tier 5 clickbaity leak video. Don't expect this sort of video all that often from the channel. It isn't the sort of thing that I generally do. I do tend to focus on the gameplay, but as the Discord chat got very intrigued in seeing me do something like this, and I also did knock up a thumbnail, which is probably going to be very similar to the thumbnail we see on the video, but if you want to see the original version, excuse me, you can take a look in the Slug Disco Discord, which I find those 3 words quite awkward to get out without making a mistake. Slug Disco Discord. But in there, I did post the original work in progress for the thumbnail, which is a hilarious mess. So you can go and take a look at that if you want. I'll put a link to their Discord down below if I can find a link to it. I'm sure I can. That won't be a problem. So there we go. If you want to keep up to date with any future spoilers that may be leaked in any future streams, if Liam's allowed to stream again, apparently they're going to let him stream again today, so we'll see if he manages to spoil anything else for the company. That'll be fantastic if he can, for me and you, obviously. But you can keep an eye on the wiki page, you can keep an eye on the Discord. If you want to see the actual videos themselves, the stream videos, obviously they're on the Slug Disco YouTube page. I believe they've disabled the chat replay for the latest stream, for the stream 5. Slight correction, I've just gone onto YouTube and had a look at the Devstream again, just trying to look at some other stuff, and the chat replay is on. So the chat replay will be there for Devstream 5, but if you go to the Discord or onto that fan wiki page, you'll be able to see any future leaks as and when they happen, if that's the sort of thing you're into, which of course it is, because you're here watching this video. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I will catch you next time and very soon for another Empires of the Undergrowth gameplay video. Thank you very much for joining me.